Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda. Today I'm going to share with you guys my Project Life pages for April. If you've been following me for a while or watched even just last month's video, you'll see that I used to do weekly Project Life and have recently switched to monthly. So last month was my first month doing monthly. So this April here will be my second time doing monthly, and I'm pretty convinced now that this is the format I like. I like doing the monthly versus the weekly. I just feel like I can be more creative with my pages, and I can make the my pages more themed, I guess. For the most part, I find that works better for me, and it's also easier to use kits and stuff. If there's like sort of a similar theme in your photos, it helps to bring in a similar theme from your kit. At least for me it does. I mean, some people might not have that issue, but I do. So what I've been doing to start the month is, this is pretty much the only page that's not like super themed, because what I've been doing is for like the April, there's a little speck there, the April title page, or the monthly title page, I've just been doing like a 2-page spread of like all the random photos that just kind of didn't fit in anywhere else on like a more specific page. So anything that kind of just didn't fit in anywhere else, or I just had like extra, I just kind of put here in the front as sort of like an April or a monthly overview. So it was kind of just like what we did that month, and then the things that had more specific themes, then those are down, like, you know, you'll see what I mean as I go. But yeah, so I used the Cocoa Daisy kit for April. So I have this April Showers Brings May Flowers. I had a little piece of washi, and then I did a journaling card, and this one that says stay close to people who feel like sunshine, and then a couple little labels to add a little bit extra journaling. And I just kept this really simple. Over here I brought in that sticker here that matches the floral little leaves with the butterflies over here. I just brought that in to match, to kind of tie the pages together. I have this card with a little bit of blue that kind of brings in that blue, and then this little Daily Adventures brings in some blue. Then I have the Spread Your Wings and Fly. I thought that was perfect for my son riding his bike. It has training wheels, but it's sort of his first like big boy bike. He's always had a tricycle before. So I thought that worked well. Yeah, so I'll just go through real quick just some of the basic things I put in this layout, and then we'll keep going. So like I said, I did kind of a monthly overview. So this photo, we had a retirement party, so that was a photo of me and my husband there. These two, this one was, I had knee surgery, and this was my first day like home, and that was my little monkey giving me all the love after my surgery. So that was that. Here was him outside. He was helping me with his little wheelbarrow and doing our flower beds one day. And then he was sitting in the toy box, because I guess that was just the day he was having. And then over here, I just have like, this one was a photo of a picture of him with his Easter gift he got from his great-grandma, so his Nana he calls her. And then this was him playing with some Tonka dirt, which is kind of like Connect sand, riding his bike. And then this was another outdoor picture, and then this was a picture where he fell asleep in the car, which he never does, which although this month he has actually a couple times, so we'll see, maybe that's changing a little bit. Alright, so on to the next spread. This one I actually used pretty much all Elle Studio products, I believe. So I put the title here of FSP, which I just wrote Fishing Season Party, because that was a lot of letters to spell out. So every year my in-laws have a fishing season party, and over the years it has changed. It's gotten a little smaller and things like that, a little different. But I just kind of did a journaling about traditions and how, you know, traditions hold up, but sometimes they change or evolve over time. I had this card about the weekend, so I just marked the little ones with enamel dots that fit. And then over here on this side was actually like the kind of the follow-up for this page. This was the actual first day of fishing season. So me and my hubby went out. He went out in the morning with his dad, and then he came out and got me later because little man, you know, we can't both go out super early, so I stayed home with little man. And then when we went out, my in-laws kind of babysat. So here was a picture of him riding his tractor over there while we were out fishing. But I caught one. I caught only one, but it was a decent sized fish, so I was happy. Then over here, for the next couple spreads, these are actually two separate spreads, so I did these kind of separate. This one over here, I just kind of focused on some photos about that kind of tied into the weather because, again, for whatever reason, in March and April, we have had crazy weather. So this one I have April in a Nutshell, which was one of the rubber ones for the kit, for the Cocoa Daisy kit, and that was really cute, and then the umbrellas. So I have rain, wind, snow, and sun. And that's pretty much how it was. So I took a picture of my son on the couch one day, so that was probably a rainy day. I think it actually was a rainy day. We were inside, so he was watching shows. Then we have this nice warm and sunny day where it was actually like 80 degrees out, and he was helping Daddy mow. Got a picture of the bunny here, I think on one of the windy days. And then we had snow after Easter, believe it or not. It was like 2-3 inches. It was a good bit of snow, so we had some really cold weather too. So I just kind of threw that all in, did a little journaling and some little labels. I've been trying to keep my project life pretty simple and just get the stories in there and not worry as much on the decorations. So over here, as you can see here where it says fishing stories, this one I used, I think this one was some L Studio products and then just some plain white paper that I just printed out the journaling for each, basically each row was a different day. So these were like all of our fishing stories combined. Maybe not all of them, but the bigger ones. And I just kind of did some stories there and did a little title and made it real simple. Then the next one was about Easter. So over here was all about dyeing eggs because I had tons of photos from my son dyeing eggs. He really enjoyed it this year. Last year he was into it, but he got a little bored and wanted to go play. This year he was all about dyeing the eggs. So he dyed all of the eggs. He probably would have done them all by himself if I would have let him, but I did a couple just to try to help out. He only cracked 2, so we did pretty good. And they weren't completely cracked. They were still, you know, usable, so that was good. And then over here was Easter Day, so we have the egg hunt that he does with his cousins on Easter. We have our Easter dinner. I just have the Happy Easter card, and then we took a family picture because I try to get a family picture of us, which they're all squinty because the sun apparently was in our eyes no matter where we stood, and they were all squinty, but oh well, we still got the picture. And then down here I just did the journaling. I have this card that says enjoy the day, and then picture a monkey. So yeah, that was it. That's all for April in my project life. So that pretty much sums up how April went for us. We had Easter and a lot of fishing and some outdoor adventures with the weather. And yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you watch and see me next time for May project life. See y'all next time. Bye.